presentation is on student awareness of academic resources. There are a lot of resources available to us here at LBCC, and we just don't take advantage of them. So first off is going to be Dominic with our social aspect.
Well, we kind of broke it up into 3 different areas. It's going to be like the social side of it, financial, and also the academic. Just resources that we have available here.
Sure, when you do it beforehand.
So, Dom, you want to go from there?
You were gonna go over.
Oh, okay, go for it.
So this is just a graph of the graduation and transfer rates. So it's just all over all the demographics. And so it's in like the percentiles. So the graduation rate, which is really, really low. The transfer rate, still incredibly low. And also the combining of both, which is still, all of them are under 50%, which is not exactly the best way, but you know.
Wow.
And that gives us like the percentile. It's just the national ranks among all colleges, and then the national ranks among large public colleges.
This one is specifically for Long Beach City College that we're showing you.
Specifically for here. Everything is below 50%, which is not something you want to have.
And just like the last was mentioned, it was around that 33 percentile, and that's not something you want to be proud about.
Everyone should get out of here and
Step up the game.
have a degree.
It's only.
Okay, so basically I'm going to be talking about the social aspect of not being aware of your resources here. Okay, my first semester coming to LBCC, I joined a social service organization on campus called the LOA Warriors. At first I was skeptical of getting involved, but once I did, I made some really good friends who never brought me down. I was able to get a job that I actually enjoyed. Books for some classes I needed, like some of my friends that I met through the club, they gave it to me for free. They're like, here, I already took it, you can have it. So that really helps out. And most of all, I got a comfortability feeling in school that I did not have before. And here was the motto of the club that I joined. The most important thing in all human relationships is conversation. But people don't talk anymore. They don't sit down to talk and listen. They go to the movies, watch television, listen to music, read status updates, but they almost never talk. If we want to change the world, we have to go back to a time when warriors would gather around a fire and tell stories. So basically, I would encourage everybody here to at least consider joining a club, and because the student life matters, and take advantage of the opportunities you have. And here's a video from the actual head of the student life. She's Tila Allen. She's located at the LAC campus, known in the e-building. It's called the Fishbowl, but she basically is in charge of the clubs and all the ASB. So if you want to make a change, you could talk to her and she could almost help you.
It's actually in the name, student life. Student life is everything a student's going to experience here as they attend Long Beach City College. Me as a student life coordinator, I would like to give that student positive experience. So student life is giving a life to their educational journey here at Long Beach City College. So we do a lot of our activities, we do clubs and organizations, we do a lot of things with students to get them involved. We are also advisors for our ASB, that's Associate Student Body. We have clubs and organizations and lots of other activities that students can get involved while they're on campus here.
Do you see this as being just as important as the classes themselves in terms of socialization?
Oh, of course. Students need that environment where they'll be able to socialize with students and be able to communicate. How else will you know what's happening on campus if you're not asking a friend or someone or getting involved in clubs? A lot of our activities and things are centered around students so that they'll be able to reach out to other students and ask about resources. Where's the success centers? Where's clubs? Where do we meet? Where are these activities happening? And all that is an experience through socializing with students here on campus.
What are just just a few of the clubs that we have available for students here on campus.
Well, actually, we're one of the top schools, I believe, top 5 in the state of California with the largest student body. So we have about 60 clubs chartered every semester. We have maybe 10 at PCC and the rest of them are here. So about 50 to 52 clubs. We have what ranges from our honors club, which we have Alpha Gamma Sigma, we have Phi Beta Kappa, we have honors experience, all the way down to a film club. We have hobby clubs that students like to put together. Engineering clubs, science and engineering. We have cultural clubs, we have Myers, we have Coalition of Latino Advancement, we have GAP, which is Development of African American Professionals. So there's tons of clubs. Any students that would like to get together with a group of students and focus on an interest or just communicate what their favorite hobbies are, we have a club for them.
Okay, so basically, like, there's a lot of extracurricular activities here. Like, there's intramurals. I personally participate in the intramurals, and right now there's a football intramural that's going on. So every Thursday, we have a flag football competition at LAC campus at Veterans Stadium, and the actual coaches are there, like refereeing and stuff, and it's really fun. And there was dodgeball just like last week. I heard that was really good.
You can see ping pong too.
And ping pong, yeah, there's ping pong here at PCC. What the hell? And then there's also a mini Grand Prix. I'm actually going to be showing you a video coming up of me participating in mini Grand Prix, and it was pretty awesome. And then there's a spring scene, like during spring semester, there's a talent show that's really big, and it's in the auditorium, and basically a lot of students compete, and even staff compete for like some grants and scholarships. And now I'm gonna show you the video of the mini Grand Prix. This is my team. This is me. And this is the team that thanks.
Oh, hang on.
Go back.
Go back.
Go back. Let's go. Yeah, that's a tune beat. But anyways, yeah, so basically the main thing that I want to point out to the class, because I did meet people, I did get stuff, but that's because I was able to be put in a position to actually network with people. And networking is like very important because networking can lead to building resumes. Because nowadays, you can have a good resume, but if you don't know other people, you won't be put in a position to use it. So that concludes my social aspect of the resources. And here's Tierney, she's gonna go over
Okay.
academics.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over the academic. There are a lot of services available at LBCC to help student success, but the problem is student not using it. It's like counseling and career counseling is help the student to choose the right direction, so we choose the right class and won't waste time and money. And also assist the right decision, like if you want to transfer or want just to get the AA degree, so you won't feel sorry when you go and then you don't know which one you're gonna do. And next one, explore the career possibility and identify the self-interest. Guide to pick the right school, research, university, because have many universities to pick. And I learned that at the transfer center, they require the GPA like 3.0 requirement for transfers. I went to see my career counselor last week. It is hopeful. First of all, I think like, oh, I just go forward for my major like business managers. But then she encouraged me to do more research before I go. Which business manager, what certain a major I really want. So that's why I'm discovering my own self-interest. Also, we have a library that have many available books that we can do the research online. We can research on those books, like the last time we showed the video. And one more, the multidisciplinary. Yeah, I can say that one, sorry. It's a student success center. If you have a problem and you need help, just go there. They are available, like have tutor. They help you. Some like the last class that I have done, I do my what is it called? DLA. That the class required that's earn 5 points each. So that's a really helpful. If you stuck, you're confusing, they help a lot. So I encourage all of us and LBCC, we should use those as the benefit. The next one, like a computer lab, we can print it out all the document, all the class work. They all have the Microsoft and Adobe software available for us to do the research. And Academic Success Center provide the student group sessions of students enrolled in the history to meet difficult school. So help students all background and skill level to improve their understand of difficult school. So get extra help to get good grade. And some of the disadvantage depend on the personal issues, but do it or not, it's up to you.
All right, so financial, obviously everyone's had to deal with a lot of this stuff. How many of you have actually signed up for FAFSA, Pell Grant, anything like that? Okay, so essentially the benefit obviously here is gonna be free money, like for your school. I know it gets expensive every year, but these resources are available for you, and especially down at the Financial Aid Center, they'll help you take advantage of all this for you and help you filling out all those forms, which are ridiculous at times, but they're there to help you double check it, make sure it actually is going to work for you. As well as who's applied to FAFSA and gotten no help from it. Exactly, I'm also one of those as well. Do you guys know about the fee waiver that we have here as well? Yeah. Okay, so a fee waiver basically, say for instance, I've done this before. I've gone and applied for a FAFSA and they basically are like, sorry, you don't qualify for any help. But, afterwards too, they're like, oh, but you also get approved for like $9,500 in student loans, which I do not want. A fee waiver, what you can do is you can go in there, show them that you did not get any help from financial aid. And they will actually waive your fee, which basically is your tuition for all of your classes. So you still might have to pay for books, but all of your tuition costs gone. And like, how many people are actually utilize that? Nobody. I mean, there is a small few that are going to do it, but these are the things that we do have here that are going to help you succeed, or at least ease a little bit of your burden to be more successful in college. We can go to the next one, actually. The scholarships. Who here has applied for scholarships? Okay, do you understand how many scholarships are out there that are become untapped? And again, that's more free money for you guys to use. Especially with scholarships too, they're going to be giving you some way of being able to take advantage of that. You can use it for school, you can even use it towards just like rent. Like anything that's going to help you have less stress to focus more on your school. And the other thing that's too is, easiest place to go to is the scholarship search website. You just go there, it has it for multiple things. You're a veteran, they have plenty of stuff for veterans on that scholarship website. Right?
I'm not allowed to double dip though.
Oh, you're not allowed to double dip? Okay. Well, regardless, we have parents in here as well. You can go in there and they actually have it for if you have kids that are under age of 13. You can apply for stuff like that could easily help you out with scholarships. And they range anywhere from like as much as, $100, $200 all the way up to $1,000 or more. How much, like $1,000 would easily cover your semester. Like done, depending on how many units obviously you're taking. And the other thing that's cool about a lot of this financial aid stuff is it's good for 6 years. All right, so even if you are taking a little bit longer to complete your college career, it's there for you. As well as they'll also be there for 1.5 times the amount of your degree. So like, let's say if it's 60 units here that you need to complete, that financial aid will fund you for up to 90 units. Again, this is just more stuff that's available here that, it's talked about, but how many people are actually using it? And then the last one I think I'm going to go over, oh yeah, I really wanted to mention too, with the scholarships, if you do look for it, just be careful about scams. That's probably the biggest disadvantage about it. And what I mean by that is there are programs out there that are going to ask you like